Welcome to Pydle Day 53. Pydle is a daily puzzle you need to solve by writing Python code. So you need to create the graphic on the right with your Python code using the Pydle function to fill in the pixels. If you haven't played Pydle before, follow along. I will now solve yesterday's Pydle, which was Pydle 52. And that is a greater than or equals some sign. So we're always looking for patterns, so we can kind of reuse lines of code through loops. So what you can see there is the first row and the last row are both just white, and the middle row has got one black pixel. So let's try and do that also in the same loop. So we're gonna need 3 iterations for y, because it's 3 rows we need to fill in that pattern. We're going to say for I in range 3, and j is going to be our x. So you're going to say for j in range 5, because we need to fill in all 5 pixels. And then our Pydle statement. So we've got Pydle. So the x is simply just j. The I, the y is I times 2, because we're doing every second row. Okay, if we just do that as white, this is what we get. Forgot that there's another argument for character. Just do that, we get 3 white lines, 3 white rows. What we can do is we can just say black if we only want to isolate that 1 pixel there. And to do that, we're going to create a tuple from I and j. We can compare that with a literal tuple, which you are able to do in Python. That tuple is 1 and 1. And then if that is not true, we're going to say else white. We could also have done that check outside. Okay. Okay, so that does it for us. We could have done the if statement in the front as well. But it's the same principle. Now for the second and the third rows, second and fourth rows, we only need to fill in those 2 pixels. So what we're going to do, and also we only need 2 of the y iterations. So we only need if I less than 2, and so j, we're going to say in, and we can create a tuple, and it's 1 and 2. Okay, we could also just have said done that with an kind of a comparison, but yeah, this is more compact. Then we need to do Pydle j I times 2, because it's every second row, and then it starts at the second row, so you have to add a 1 to that. that is white again. Okay, I think that should solve the Pydle. Let's just make sure. Okay, so that is one way to solve today's Pydle. Yesterday's Pydle. But yeah, feel free to comment if you've done it in another way, which is elegant or cool. Okay, so have a go at today's Pydle, which is a 0, and I'll see you tomorrow for the solution.